Welcome back to some more Umineko when they cry. So, aside of the some certain person that is trapped by in a room and getting sucked in by some certain entity of the sort, there are some unimportant stuff that I didn't really care much. However, the most important part was two Beatos conversing with each other. One is the chick Beato, and the other is the elder the other Beato, even though it's referred to as the elder. So it's like it's another one of those questionable notions. I mean, as long as I get more informed in the YouTube comment section, it should be fine. But the with those two having a conversation, even though it confused me, it does seem really more interested. So there's that. But it seems that Chick Beato is taking some learning steps from her, or as far as I can remember. The witchcraft 101 per se, that's for damn sure. Anyway, the main goal of the older sister was to gain a large supply of magical power and be revived as a great witch strong enough to have no fear of the anti-magic toxin. For that purpose, she had wandered around the mansion night after night, striving to regain her magical power and reduce the anti-magic power of the humans. The powerful previous Beatrice, whom she had read about in Featherine's library, had appeared openly in front of humans and had even toyed with them at will. According to her big sister, such a power of level was most impressive.
人前に堂々と姿を現し、魔法を自由自在とな。わらわとて想像もつかぬ大魔女の境地よ。それがわらわたちの未来の姿だというのか。
はい。お屋敷の人間たちの前に堂々と姿を現し、魔法や眷属を次々に召喚できる。まるで絵本の中の魔女のようですらありました。
夢のある話だ。それがわらわたちの未来ならば、努力に励む張り合いがあるというもの。
そうですね。それでお姉様、そのための努力とこうして窓の鍵を開けて回ることにどんな関係が？
It was the middle of the night. They were following behind servants who were checking the locks on the doors and windows, and undoing those locks after the servants thought they had been set. It felt more like a child's prank than the work of a witch.
これこそが大魔女へ至る道なのだ。千里の道も一歩から。その一歩は下せぬ者の目には時にあまりにみすぼらしくも見えよう。
Wait, that's the first step to becoming one? Just waiting for the servants to lock the windows and doors, and then after they left, just unlock them again. That is a very that's an interesting prank of the sort.
しかし、これは偉大なる一歩なのだ。
Listen, playing pranks on people is the way to be. I was like, oh, in order to partake this, the job that you like, you must do this very simple step. With pride, as though making the first step for mankind on the surface of the moon, the older sister undid the lock on the window with a click.
わからぬか、我が妹よ。
But any human being can any human being can commit a prank just from like that's silly.
これ式のことがなぜに偉大か。
いいえ、お姉様。よくわかりません。
The older sister closed her eyes lightly, smiled, and opened the unlocked window a crack. Cool outside air flowed in, making the curtains flutter. Oh, this is a very interesting background thumbnail right there. Hell yeah. I mean, this is a really peaceful looking background for like the episode 6 thumbnail. If you don't need no Umineko no Nakukori Chiru back title thumbnail. We just need a moon, beautiful moon, and the blue sky and the night, night sky of the sort. Anyway, cool outside air flowed in, making the curtains flutter.
あえて人間の毒に満ちた言い方をしよう。本来この島に我らはいない。さらに言おう。今この廊下には誰もいないのだ。なのにこうして鍵が開き、窓が開く。それがどれほどの奇跡であり、魔法であり、そして我らが存在する証であるか、わかるか？そなたにもこの風の涼しさがわかるはず。
わかります。涼しいです。
風の涼しさ、柔らかさ、そしてそれになびくカーテンが髪をくすぐる感触。そのすべてが我らが確かにここに存在することを教えてくれるのだ。
I sure want the coolness and the softness of the breeze, but unfortunately, it's like winter cold outside, and then I do not feel good. Like, I don't think it's the allergies. I just have a constant nose sniffle, so kind of feel like shit. But here we are.
そして私たちが確かに存在した証をこうして鍵を開けることで示して残せる。
Interesting. So, in order for witches or demons to make so that they believe in them, when in doubt, commit the acts of what human beings do, like unlocking the window after they lock the windows. That's like going around other people's houses and ringing the doorbell and just leave and hide. Kind of a similar analogy, but any human being would just, go out of way to either do something, well, ringing people's doorbells and the such is more or less malicious. I mean, I've seen worse. So, anyway.
だから鍵をわらわは開けるのだ。
Of course, it wasn't just small pranks like opening a window. She could also smash windows and vases or leave behind strange fires and mysterious scribbles. Smash windows and vases? Now that is what we call mean child's play right there. In fact, one time she actually did play a large-scale prank in the kitchen, piling up kitchenware in an eerie manner and leaving behind a bizarre scribble, which scared the servants considerably. What the fuck? It was a complete success. Excuse me. It was a complete success. She'd really managed to scare the servants and had succeeded in making them acknowledge the existence of magic, weakening the anti-magic toxin. However, she usually chose to make her presence known by unlocking windows. Yeah, but here's the thing though, even if a witch would commit something that a human being would do, I'm pretty sure, I mean, unless I don't, not all human beings are smart though. Like any human would fall for something like this, unless you're like the detective and all that dumb shit. Known by unlocking windows, the act of unlocking symbolized her release from the limitations imposed by the human's toxin.
いつかはわらわはわらわとそなたは一つの魔女となり六軒島のすべてを支配するだろう。
Is that so?
その時こそ我らはすべての自由を得て自在に羽を伸ばすことができるのだ。
We're gonna stretch our wings to reach bigger goals in mind. That's the thing. If you're gonna roll over all over Rokenjima, how are you gonna take over the world? You know, unless you gotta restart by various fragments. We won't have to be afraid of anyone's gaze anymore. We'll be able to fly wherever we wish, disappear whenever we want, laugh however we like, prank however we like, talk with anyone we want to. Humans might ask things of us from time to time. They might fight with us or play with us too. What wonderful things for us frail creatures, who cannot appear before anyone, to look forward to.
今はいたずら程度に過ぎん。しかしこれの積み重ねによって我らは存在する証を少しずつ得ていく。すでに使用人たちはわらわの存在を夜の支配者魔女ベアートリーチェと呼び、その存在をわずかずつだが信じ始めている。
It tends to take time.
信じれば信じるほどその人間の半魔法の毒は失われていく。
I see. So this means that father has no anti-magic toxin. Anti-magic. And that's because he truly believes in the existence of the witch I am without any doubts. I finally realized that, though I thought him to be cold, father does possess a kindness that can't be seen.
早く大魔女になってみんなの前に現れたいですね。
やがては誰の前にも堂々と姿を現すことができるだろう。それを重ね、さらに存在を信じさせ、やがては魔法さえ披露し。
I wonder if there's like a vote that I could put. I mean, I'm not that big of a channel, so I'm curious how people prefer when it comes to Beato's hairstyle. Do they prefer like the tied up hair or the untied hair? Or, people prefer both. People can have preferences, so.
我らはそなたが話してくれた大魔女として六軒島に君臨するのだ。
Oh, there it goes. That laugh. A memorable cackle.
魔女側の理屈はなかなかに面白い。
It sure is.
退屈せぬ。
信憑性ってあるわよね。ここは幽霊が出る有名な心霊スポットって脅されたら、木の葉が一枚落ちたって 人間は幽霊が出たと騒ぐわ。
Ghost, ghost.
そうだ。すべての現象は本来中立、中性、無味無色だ。それを望む受け取り方をさせるにはその環境づくりが必要となる。
A suitable environment.
カリスマのある人物がたとえ何かを失敗しても好意的に解釈されるのと一緒よね。なるほど。その意味においてはベアトたちのささやかな努力は間違ったことではないわね。
屋敷の鍵が開いていただけなら戸締まりを忘れたか、はたまた誰かのいたずらかで済む問題。
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, you know, wait, hold on. If a person has charisma, people will interpret what they do in a positive way, even when they screw up. Yeah, it takes like a lot of convincing manipulation and the such to make it so people can easily believe. And that's why like narratives become sort of thing in mind. It's like yeah, the mansion's lock be undone, like, you know, either someone forgot to lock up or a prank. Yeah, like same thing I already said, like, you know, if someone rings the doorbell and then all of a sudden you know, no one's there when you answer the door. Or like if you're in school and then you're doing some really big project and then all of a sudden like someone sabotaged your save file or something sabotaged your save file, and it's like either your sibling sabotaged it or it must be a fucking computer mishap or some sort of prank. Anything, there's a lot of interpretations that usually come up within like humans' perspectives more than like, that is why like there's usually, you know, I mean, can't really come up, there isn't really like magical narratives that can make it so like a ghost or a demon of the such that, you know, like fucked your computer or some shit. So there's a lot of dumb theories. I don't know how it can play into the Nox's Decalogue, but sounds there's that.
それが夜な夜な屋敷を魔女が徘徊しているという噂が魔女の存在を少しずつ形作っていく。
Yeah, rumors.
夜の屋敷でおかしなことが起これば、それは全て魔女の仕業とみなされる環境の成立。なるほど。そういう論法がまかり通るまでに至ったなら、それはもはや夜の屋敷には魔女がいるのと同然を意味するわ。
After the Beatos finished their mischief of unlocking and opening the window, they enjoyed the coolness of the wind and the brightness of the moon, then became gold butterflies and disappeared into the darkness. There was no way of knowing whether the window they had opened had actually been opened by them. The servants might have forgotten to lock up, or one of the family might have opened it after the servants had locked up and forgotten to shut it again. Or maybe someone had played a prank. In the same way that none of those possibilities could be denied, it was also impossible to deny the possibility that a witch really had opened the window to enjoy the night breeze. Yeah, if they run out of like human possibilities, then it's like people will more or less like jump to that sort of conclusion. Enjoy the night breeze.
観測者なき結果は無限の過程を持ちうる。それをたった一つの可能性でしか捉えられない人間には 何も想像することができない。
しかし魔女の可能性を信じられる者には魔女のいたずらを想像することができる。その時、今我らが見たベアトリーチェたちのいたずらの光景は事実としてかけらに刻まれる。
魔法の原点の一つだわ。家庭の虚飾。
With just a little magic, even a mass-produced stuffed animal can be reborn as a wonderful, unique stuffed animal filled with a mother's love. If you doubt it, it'll be burnt by the anti-magic toxin. If you believe it, that magic will become the truth. Well, without love, the truth cannot be seen, and without love, nothing can be progressed within that manner.
魔法のすべてが悪いわけじゃない。マリアお姉ちゃんの言う通りなのよ。いい魔法だってある。
Well, with how jaded Angie is, if you're saying like not all magic is bad, you mean anyone can make the partake in the matter be like, oh, not all human beings are bad when you see like, various negative scenarios. So.
邪悪なる魔法を退ける力も人の子には必要だろう。しかし愛ある魔法を焼いて汚さぬこともまた人の世の愛なのだ。
No words.
許せるのはいい魔法だけよ。それ以外は全て否定して焼き尽くすに限るわ。
人の子らしい答えだ。
So what you're saying, Angie, is that you are on the path of being a vigilante.
話を戻すわ。ここまででわかることはやはり六軒島の夜の支配者と呼ばれた亡霊ベアトリーチェは存在しないということだわ。夜の屋敷で起こる不可解な現象の総称に過ぎない。すなわちベアトリーチェとは人物名ではなく現象名に過ぎないのよ。
Beatrice is not only a name, but a phenomenon as such. If anything bizarre happens, it all becomes the work of the Golden Witch. That environment in which a witch could exist, quote unquote, is what Beatrice is.
それが累積して1986年に至る。これこそが真犯人がかぶっているベールなのよ。そしてそれをかぶっているのは紛れもなく人間の誰かだわ。
Is what Beatrice is.
この魔女たちの過去物語の時点ではそうも断言できよう。しかしその論法だけで1986年も戦い抜けるとは思えぬぞ。
No words. Angie feels stumped by this.
バカバカしい。そんなの誰かが戸締まりを忘れたに決まってるじゃないですか。
それを言われると
でも一度や二度のことじゃなかったんです。それはつまりあなたが一度や二度どころじゃないくらいに。何度も戸締まりの確認を忘れるドジで間抜けでアンポンタンな使用人ってことじゃないんですか？
シャノンだけじゃないよ。他の使用人の時にもいつも同じ窓が開いていたんだよ。
Yeah, you know, it could be a bit of a faulty window, you know? You know? I mean, it is an old mansion, you know? It's like...
私も母さんに夜に廊下の窓を開けっぱなしにしたことはないかって聞かれて、そんなのやってないのになんだか怒られたぜ。チェ
Typical Natsuki.
ベアトリーチェもきっとお月見がしたかったんだね。
何度も同じ窓でそういうことがあると薄気味悪いよな。それに厨房の料理道具が積み上がってて不気味な魔法陣だかの落書きがあったってのはもっとヤバいだろ。
Scribble? Some mere child would probably scribble something stupid like this. But I don't know about the kitchenware.
血みたいなもので不気味な魔法陣が書かれていたって話で、
Okay.
それ以来厨房の見回りも怖がられていて、その厨房の不気味な魔法陣事件。
The fetishization of kitchenware. Gross, questionable on this one.
目撃者は誰ですか？私じゃないです。私は多分辞めちゃった使用人の子に教えてもらったはずです。その日は私の勤務日じゃなかったし。
Some servant kid.
つまりはそういうことです。心霊スポットに尾ひれがつくように、あなたたち使用人も夜の屋敷の階段を少し面白がったりはしていませんでしたか？あなたがそうして魔女が存在するかのように語り、それを伝染させているように。
つまりベアトリーチェの仕業ということになってる不気味な出来事は全て何かの偶然か事故、あるいは面白がって誰かが捏造した根も葉もない噂話と、そう言いたいわけか。
そういうことです。ベアトリーチェなんて存在するわけがないじゃないですか。ベアトリーチェはいる。バトラさんはよくご理解されているようですね。そういう名の人間、あるいはそう自称して何かを行った特定または不特定多数の人間は存在するでしょうね。
A cult? That's crazy.
しかし私たちが期待して妄想するような黄金の魔女ベアトリーチェなんていう存在は全くにもってありえません。
Oh god. I can... Why? Okay, so if Erika would be bullying Natsuki, why am I getting this feeling that Erika's gonna bully Maria as well.
へえ、その話を詳しく教えてはもらえませんか？あなたはベアトリーチェに会った？
Excuse me.
そして魔法を見せてもらったとでも言うんですか？
いつも会ってる。六軒島に来るたびに会ってるもん。そしていつも楽しい魔法を見せてくれるの。
This is a little bit kind of crazy. I don't know how I can actually describe this. Denying the existence of the witch would always have the immediate effect of infuriating Maria. However, Erika, who didn't know this trick to avoiding Maria's fury, plunged into it head-on. But no matter how Maria tried to sell the idea of Maria Torichi's existence, she stood no chance of defeating the ruthlessly intelligent Erika in an argument. George and Jessica hurriedly tried to calm Maria down, but there could be no quelling her anger at this point.
グッと魔法を使って見せたんですね。それがどんな魔法か具体的に教えていただけますか？
いつも魔法でお菓子をプレゼントしてくれる。ベアとは魔法でお菓子を生み出すことができる。
ポケットから出しただけじゃないんですか？違うもん。魔法だもん。すごいんだよ。空っぽのカップの中からいっぱいのキャンディーが湧き出したんだもん。
へえ、そりゃすげえ魔法だな。
This is
そうだね。確かにそれは魔法だ。
そうだよ、魔法だよ。本当に空っぽだったもん。ちゃんと中を確認したもん。
はあ？中を確認したもんって何の話です？
エリカさんもよせって。子供の話じゃねえかよ。
You know what's the unfortunate part of it? So, Erika is arguably like one of the decent antagonists for this one, but if anything, she has this kind of thing where her being an intellectual rapist, where like when your ego is thick enough to where like you really don't care about the morals and you just more of like, you know, you don't care whether you're a kid or not. It's one way to like persuade it within a harsh within the harsh attitude of the matter.
それよりエリカ様、紅茶のおかわりでもいかがで？ノーサンキューです。
Wow.
今大変知的な話をしています。
Did she just backhanded her?
外野は黙っているように。
That's ridiculous.
もっと具体的に教えてください、マリアさん。カップの中をちゃんと確認したとはどういう意味ですか？幸いここに今ひっくり返って中身が空っぽになったばっかりの紅茶のカップがありますし、どうぞこれでその時の状況を再現してくださいませんか？さあお願いします。さあ。
After holding the cup of black tea, which she had just overturned and was still dripping, upside down over the table, Erika slammed it down hard and slid it over to Maria. Erika's eyes glowed repulsively, like those of a snake about to snap up a frog. Those eyes were ice cold and had a madness in them that made one want to avert their gaze. On the other hand, Maria was glaring furiously, her whole body shaking uncontrollably in the greatest expression of anger that a human can manage. The look on her face was frightening, not at all what you'd expect from a 9-year-old girl.
お二人ともおやめください。ベアトリーチェはね、こうやって空っぽのカップをね、テーブルの上に逆さに伏せておいたの。はい、それでそのまま開いたら飴玉が溢れ出してきたわけですか。それはすごい。それなら魔法ですよね。それならば。
Battler and the others tried to get between the two and calm them down, but it was no use. They violently pushed aside the others, and glaring at each other from so close that their foreheads banged together, they repeatedly slammed the upside-down cup on the table. The sound of their foreheads banging together and the cup being slapped down shattered the barrier between reality and illusion.
魔法だよ、魔法なんだよ。
Oh wow, this is a... I didn't even know we're actually going through a freaking... a shonen battle for a moment.
ベアトは魔法でキャンディーを生み出したんだよ。
Okay, so... this isn't like... so I'm not tripping here.
なら再構築してもらいましょうか。マリアージュ・ソルシエル創立者にして原初の魔女のマリア。
エリカ卿、取るに足らぬ相手です。戦うまでもありません。
お黙りなさい、殺人球体関節人形。さあ、この伏せたカップの中がどう飴玉で満たされたって言うんです？
カップをひっくり返したってキャンディーは出てこないよ。だって魔法を使わなきゃ出てこないもん。ベアトは魔女なんだもん。魔法を使うんだもん。
はいはい、魔法ですね。魔法を使ったんですね。
Oh, well.
どうやって魔法を？魔法のステッキを振るってカップを叩いたら飴玉が溢れ出した？違いますよね。違いますよね。
ベアトは魔女だから魔法を使うの。魔法は呪文を唱えて奇跡を起こすの。キャンディーを生み出す魔法も呪文を唱えなきゃ使えない。
You know, there's also doing the plaything act in mind. I guess using our imagination can be cringe according to other people, I guess, so that's wild.
はいはい、了解。グッドです。グッドグッド。呪文をどうぞ、魔法をどうぞ。さあさあ、どんな呪文を魔女はどんな風に？
さあさあ、思い浮かべてごらんなさい。カップの中にキャンディーがいっぱい。そんな素敵なところを思い浮かべてごらんなさい。
Are we really gonna have a shonen battle all over just a fucking spilled over teacup? Like, this is this is sure a huge deal, right? Like, This is what happens when you have two children causing a infighting of the such.
へえ、それでほら、カップの中にはキャンディーがいっぱい。
Alrighty, we are back. Got a little bit of an interruption there for a moment, so let's continue. Apparently it turned from a little bit of a mishap in an argument to a... This is some fantasy level fight there. Well, it's not really a fight, so it's just a, you know, Erika just, you know, pushing her buttons, and Maria's buttons, and what to say. How do you demonstrate the magic or something like that? So, is that Maria grasped the overturned cup so tightly that it nearly cracked, and slowly lifted it up. Then, from the inside, several cute candies poured out. Maria looked at Erika with a full smile, as if to say, "That'll show you."
これがベアトリーチェの魔法だと言うんですね。ドラロール。
Oh, God, her face.
ちやれ。
Wow. Now that is high levels of wild dialogue right here.
脅威。ベアトの魔法は誰にも否定させない。だって魔法は魔法だもん。魔法なんてありえません。あなたがありもしない嘘話をしている可能性があります。 復唱を要求です。
Repetition demanded.
これに応じぬ場合、ノックス第7条に違反です。応じるよ。これは真実だよ。これは本当の話。
Wait, so you're gonna tell me a story?
テーブルやカップに細工があって実は手品だったなんてそんなオチはありませんものね。それは違反ですもんね。秘密の仕掛けと細工はノックス第3条に違反です。ただしその伏線が示された時のみノックス第8条により許されます。
Nox's third prohibits hidden doors and devices that have no clues pointing towards them. However, by presenting foreshadowing and clues that point towards the existence of said devices, Nox's eighth allows them to be used.
そんな細工は何もない。ただのテーブルとカップだよ。だから手品じゃない魔法だよ。 了解です。ノックス第9条によりマリア教の魔法目撃は認められます。そうですよね。第9条ならね。観測者はいついかなる時でも視見を語ることが許される。でなかったら女装した犯人の目撃を女を見たと表記したミステリーは全て失格ってことになりますから。
What? But there was always their personal opinions. The culprit seen dressed up as a woman is written, "I saw a woman would all be..."
いいんですよ。あなたが魔法を見たと主張しても。全ての真実は主張に過ぎない。だから私はあなたとは異なる真実を主張し、それを看破します。それが探偵の役目、醍醐味ですから。
Damn. You know, judging from her, judging from the tone from the previous episode and here, now her tone sounds just exactly what Eva would use. So, huh. Has Erika been taking lessons from Eva Beatrice lately? Because that's pretty wild.
カンパなんてできないよ。だってこれは魔法だもん。
その魔法は魔法ですから、魔女にしか使えないわけですよね。
そうだよ。魔女にしか使えないもん。
では人間の私にも使えてしまったら魔法ではないということになりますね。
お前なんかに使えないよ。ベアトにしか魔法は使えないもん。
Yeah, but no, because even with the way you worded it, it makes it sound like only witches can use magic. So you mean to tell me the human can't like practice or read? So you're telling me any human being would not use that sort of, or like learn a certain thing that involves it? Oh God.
なら私がやってみせようじゃありませんか。この空のカップの中に飴玉を生み出してお見せします。
I ain't gonna lie, the first time seeing her twisted face like this is actually pretty wild.
やれるならやってみてよ。無理無理、無駄無駄。人間にできるわけがない。
Like her character, like Erika's characteristic isn't creepy. It's pretty wild within a various perspective.
なら期待ご期待ご期待。
I ain't relaxing, but I am watching.
さあ、ここに空っぽのカップがありますよ。よろしいですか？よろしいですね。それをこうしてテーブルに伏せます。無用の戦いと思われるなり。
No words.
さあ、飴玉を生み出す呪文を唱えますよ。なんなら一緒に唱えますか？さあさあ、思い浮かべてごらんなさい。
Wait, but you're not only a detective, but you're also a freaking Burn Castle's piece that is consider yourself as human. Well, okay, if you're a piece, then obviously anything can have this sort of abilities within you, so okay.
カップの中にキャンディーがいっぱい。そんな素敵なところを思い浮かべてごらんなさい。
ストップ。マリアさん、どうしてあなたは呪文を唱えるときに目を閉じるのですか？魔法の奇跡をどうして目撃しないんです？
人間は半魔法の毒まみれだから
からだよ。
True.
卑しい人間が見てたら魔法の奇跡がかき消されちゃう。だから卑しい人間が魔法を使う時には目を閉じなきゃいけない決まりなの。
なるほどなるほど。人間の魔法に対するお作法、了解しました。つまりあなたは魔法の瞬間を目撃したことは一度たりともない、そういうことですね。さあ、出来上がりです。どうぞカップを開けてみてください。私がキャンディーを生み出す魔法を使いましたから。
魔女をバカにするお前なんかにキャンディーの魔法が使えるわけない。
ではもしもうまくいってましたらお慰み。
After glaring at Erika with the utmost of malice, Maria slowly stretched her hand out towards the overturned cup. There was no way that Erika, someone who would make fun of witches like this, could ever use magic. There was no way that there'd be candy there.
カップの中はどうです？
And there lay a single candy with a cute wrapper.
ね。これが魔法ね。
Erika smiled gently. A look of disbelieving shock rose to Maria's eyes, along with envy for this person who could use the same magic as Beato.
エリカも魔法が使えるの？
ね、魔法でしょ。これが。ってことはつまり。
Erika smiled pleasantly. She and Maria have finally reached a deep understanding. Oh God.
あんたが目つぶってる間にカップ開けて飴玉放り込んだだけじゃないですか。これが魔法？こんなの三流手品でしょうが。やっへー。
You know, I see what they did there. I didn't jump, but my spine tingled a bit just from that.
これがまず探偵としての青き真実です。そして重ねて真実の魔女としてくれてやります。赤き真実を。あんたの言う飴玉の魔法はただの手品。ベアトリーチェとかいうエセ魔女が魔法と称して見せた単なる手品。つうかあんたこの程度の手品で騙されるわけで？あんたの主観が語る魔法なんてね、全く信用できやしない。あんたが魔法だと思い込んでるものは全てあなたが種に気づかないだけの手品に過ぎません。魔法なんてあるわけない。存在するわけない。
Erika's like, huh?
このカップにキャンディーを入れたのはエリカの手品かもしれないけど、
だからといってベアとの魔法も手品だったことの証明にはならないよ。
Oh wow. I didn't know Sakutaro was a thing.
ならば同時に魔法以外では不可能だったことの証明にもなりませんね。この腐れぬいぐるみが。
金家謹んで申し上げ奉る。
無用の勝負、これまでと知りたまえ。
この紙切れどもがいいところで邪魔を。
これで十分です。カップの中にキャンディを表す魔法については、マリア教に手品であっても魔法だと誤解する可能性があることが示されました。
Yeah, it's just some stupid mirror trick. I don't know what is something to fight over.
よって魔法であるとの主張は却下されます。
I mean, anyone can throw a fucking piece of candy in a cup and just make it so you could, like, persuade or, like, you know, convince with enough charisma as is.
でもマリアの時は本当に魔法だったかもしれないよ。手品が存在することが魔法を否定することにはならない。
エリカ教、お見事です。見事マリア教の魔女幻想を打ち破りました。
An illusion of the witch, quote unquote, occurs when someone tries to force the acknowledgement of magic by claiming that a thing would be impossible without it. It's how witches launch an attack. If someone's able to successfully argue back and show that it would be possible without magic, the illusion of the witch is defeated, and the witch must retreat. The magic Maria claimed to have seen could have been a trick, so it was unqualified to be acknowledged as magic. However, that was only the result of this battle. It was still too early to bring the fight into the domain of denying Beatrice, the witch, and the magic that Maria believed in. Well, here's the thing though, like, the first Twilight has not even been started yet, so it's kind of meaningless, really. However, battles always end instantly when your opponent surrenders. Erika had wanted to hit Maria with everything at once, defiling the witch and magic she believed in, and crushing it without a fragment of compassion.
あと一歩で波が引いた後のまっさらな砂浜みたいな無垢なハートをズタズタに引き裂いてやれたのに。残念です。今日が覚めました。これで満足？いって、
Erika grumpily punched Dalinor's arm that had been restraining her. However, that cold, hard, marble-like arm just made Erika's hand hurt.
外交官特権。この勝負はもうおしまい。
金系外交官特権了承する者なり。
意図大人げない戦いと知りたまう者なり。
You know, do you know what I really hate about, like, reading through this entire, like, other half of this segment? And I'm already over an hour in. I get the point that Erika is like mostly known for being arrogant, but I feel like a lot of the times, like, so Erika, I don't think, I know this violates like somewhere in the Nox's rule, but and somewhere around there where I can't really like, you know, it was like, oh, Erika must be living through like some endless sort of spite for a particular reason because she's just a game piece. But a lot of the times when it comes to Erika, it's like she's usually just, well, so far, like, actually no, she wasn't really as spiteful as much in episode 5. She was most Erika, as far as I know, for the 5th episode, she was mostly there to just told by Bercasto to bully Natsuki into, you know, to make her commit as the culprit. This one is like, its meaning is just, I don't even know if the battle between like with Erika versus Maria to see if it's any sort of importance to it. It's just over a piece of candy from it. But judging with how Erika is, her crazy characteristic reminds me of like someone in real life. I don't know if it's like if it's a YouTuber I know or it's like or something around the line, but she likes to push people's buttons and ruins other beliefs of dreams. So
何か言いました？
何も。引き上げましょう。マリア教など所詮はエリカ教の敵ではありません。この程度の雑魚見逃したとて問題はありますまい。
そうですね。子供の夢を引き裂くなんて、私も随分と大人げないことしちゃったものです。本当にごめんなさい。私にしてはエレガントじゃなかったことをお詫びします。行きましょう。
Now, if someone said that to me in real life, I could really tell that it's actually a more of a sarcastic rebuttal. So, but this is a fictional character, so it doesn't really matter regardless. But that's the weird part about it, right? When you have someone that pushes their own ego a bit too far, and then they just give you like some sort of apology, then it is up for your own judgment to whether or not you would decline that sort of a response from someone. So, but that's just, yeah. Erika's that jump scare really got me. It's I can see why she wants to ruin other people's dreams like that, but I feel like a lot of times if you grow older, dreams don't matter. So, yeah. Normally I don't want it to be okay. Normally I didn't want my rambling to be all ranty and all, but I gotta say this is pretty interesting. This is Erika was really wild right there. But anyway, with that said, next part, what chapter are we on? Yeah, we're like chapter 5. I think we're like 1/4 in or 1/3 in of the story. Oh, somewhere around that, but next let's see how we'll continue more of the shenanigans. So, like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Have a good one.